Hi, everybody. I'm here and I'm so honoured to be here. Thank you so much for inviting me to speak about our coast that we all love. Firstly, I'd like to pay my respects to the original custodians of this land, to elders past, present and emerging, and to the 40,000-year history and connection to country and community and culture that we have so much to learn from. So hi everybody, I'm Natasha Deen. I've lived along the coast for 40 years. I live in Newcastle, but it's the same coast that we all share, a coast that is so close to my heart. I don't know about you, but I feel like I belong to it. I feel a deep connection to this land. That's really hard to describe, but maybe some of you feel the same. So I feel that I belong to the coast. It doesn't belong to me. I don't know about you, but I've enjoyed watching whales and dolphins on my morning walks for many, many years. And I feel this sense of solace and serenity and a sense of comfort knowing that these beautiful, majestic animals are nearby in their domain, living peacefully. And they have an intrinsic right to be there without harm from us for fossil fuel extraction. So I heard about the seismic testing of Newcastle 12 months ago, and I was curious to know why nobody else knew about it. So I thought I'd do some research and find out what seismic testing actually is. And sounds pretty innocuous, doesn't it? Testing. How bad could that be? But what I found was really quite devastating. It is underwater airgun blasts that detonate every 3 to 10 seconds, continuously, for days or weeks or months on end. They can be between 210 and 256 decibels. Can you imagine what that must be like for our marine creatures? Sound at that level underwater causes barotrauma. I've spoken to divers who have been under the water when a boat goes overhead, and they say they can feel the noise before they can actually hear it. Now, this level of sound is known to impact physiologically on marine animals. Plankton is killed 1.2 kilometres away from a single airgun blast. 46% of oysters develop malformations. Penguins are impacted for 100 kilometres. Seahorses suffer physiological harm as a result of loud noise. Not to mention our turtles, whales and dolphins. It impacts on their hearing. It affects navigational abilities in whales and dolphins. And it's linked to mass strandings around the world. There is a plethora of scientific evidence, peer-reviewed scientific evidence from around the world on the impacts of seismic testing on marine creatures, on the whole ecosystem. Imagine plankton being killed 1 kilometre away. Plankton is essential for our oxygen, for climate resilience. If we are killing plankton for thousands of kilometres, we are affecting our oxygen, we are affecting climate resilience, we are affecting our planet. We are killing ourselves. And yet our government wishes to do this off our beautiful coast. We were not in time to stop the seismic testing off Newcastle. That went on for 3 days in April 2018. And as a result of that, the oil and gas company was able to extend their licence till 2021. And now they're coming back for more, 1,000 square kilometres of seismic blasting off our beautiful coast in the search for oil or gas. They want to put a gas field off our coast. In this era of climate change, to subject our marine animals to this torment and torture for the sake of fossil fuel extraction, to me, is unconscionable. I don't know about you, but I love this coast. So many people are against seismic testing. Fishermen around the world, from Ghana to South Africa to Kenya to Norway to New Zealand to Canada, they all call seismic testing an assault on their livelihoods. And this is because of the massive drop in catch rate, 40 to 80% in Norway. In Ghana, fishermen were pulling up 3 boatloads of fish before seismic testing. And after seismic testing, they could barely pull up 1 boatload. So all around the world, the evidence is mounting. I've been speaking to a Swiss organisation who consults to the United Nations. There is unequivocal evidence that seismic testing is bad for the entire ecosystem, and yet, even though our state government has opposed it, and Newcastle Council has opposed it, and Central Coast Council has opposed it, the federal government is going to impose this on us to search for oil or gas. We have been protesting for 12 months. We started off with me alone in a marketplace with one little sign, and in 12 months we have grown to 43,000 signatures. We need to keep going. This is a good time because there is an election coming up. We need to hold our politicians accountable. We have to speak up for our precious marine animals that cannot defend themselves. Can you imagine their torment and torture that our federal government wishes to impose on them? Devastating blasts every 3 to 10 seconds, 24 hours a day. There is no escape for them. And do we want to look out at this beautiful coast and see an oil and gas field there? Our coast would never be the same again. This is our opportunity. We need to unite. We are saveourcoast.org.au. Please sign our petition. Please join not just a campaign, but we are a movement. And we will reclaim our democracy. Before it's too late, we have to step up, we have to unite to save our beautiful coast that I love, that you love. This is our home, and we have to tell the federal government that we do not want this to happen. So please join us, please speak up before it's too late, and help us save our coast. Thank you.